Shalom, Israel. I'm Captain LeBron, Visualize School of the Weekend, the Commander General Yohana, inviting all Black Supremacy Native Indians out to the 5th annual Fire Weekend.
Shalom, Israel. Come to the Fire Weekend, man, in Chicago. Midwest Fire Weekend. You know how we get down. July 21st to the 24th, we're going to be in Chicago.
Under the Midwest Mosque himself, captain of 13,000
July 21st, we got 12 children of Muhammad with the scripture breakdown class, followed by Captain Tadariyat and Captain Katazal with Cross the Line Radio.
You know what I'm saying? We got the Bantu Festival coming back. We got the election coming. We're going to kick off the election with Captain Ash, Captain Kadazak, and Kazak Yad. It's going to be called Before Columbus Came.
On the 24th of July, we're going to be doing the Black and Brown Unity Cookout. Shalom, Israel, to all my blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. From July 21st through the 24th, we're going to be holding the Midwest Fire Weekend. On July 21st, we hold a scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., followed by Cross the Line Radio. On July 22nd, we're going to be having camp on the Magnificent Mile from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And guess what? Commanding General Yohana will be speaking at 3 p.m. We're going to be located at 401 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. After that, we're going to have the Before Columbus Came lecture from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. located on 9909 Roosevelt Road, Suite 100. On July 23rd, you can catch us at the Bantu Festival from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to be located at 1130 Midway Place Science Park, Chicago, Illinois. And then last but not least, we're going to be having the Black and Brown Unity Cookout from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. located at Douglas Park, 1200 West 12th Flag. For more information, call 708-299-5821. Again, 708-299-5821. Also, if you would like to help out and support this troop and brotherhood, go to the Midwest Fire Weekend Black and Brown GoFundMe account and make a generous donation.
All right, Israel, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shah, Barakatham, to all the brothers, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Latham Bashim Shah, to all the sisters, all right? ISBK, Minnesota, with the Lashawan Qadash class. Today, we are going to actually take a break from most of the things that we've been going over as far as, let me see. Yeah, as far as the sentences or otherwise the key words, Hebrew words that we've been going over and kind of identifying where they are located in the scriptures and showing you how you can write it out in Hebrew, all right? Every now and then I like to take a break from the main lesson and get into something else and then touch back on that lesson that we went over previously, all right? So today I want to go over the Lord's Prayer. This is better and updated than the last time I did it a long time ago. And just better resolution, better, just more updated, all right? And also too, I did get a question not too long ago about the Lord's Prayer and how it looks and stuff like that. So I just want to go over that. But of course, before we get into that, right? Excuse my voice, feeling a little sick. we are going to get into the alphabet like we always do every class, every Friday class, of course. So we know how to pronounce our language, know how to say it. Okay, that's the main important thing. Once again, I would say practice this as much as possible, because the more that you practice it, and the more that you see things in Hebrew, you can actually try to, pronounce it yourself. Okay. Also, too, what I will be doing when we get into the Lord's Prayer is breaking the words apart, breaking it down, so that way it's easier for you to put in your mind to pronounce it and say it correctly. That's very important. You don't want to bash your own language. Okay. Otherwise, too, you don't want to bastardize your own language. That's why all the other nations, when you look at their language, it looks similar to our language. That's because they bastardize our language. So you, being a Israelite, you don't do that. Okay? You don't want to, instead of saying like the Most High's name. We know what the Most High's name is, but I'm not going to say it right now. I'm gonna say it later. You know what I mean? But it's always, Yah, Yahweh, Yehuda, Yeshua. I don't know. That's not the Lord's name. We know what the Lord's name is, and we are going to get into that a little bit later. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, also, too, put this on the screen. All right. So, right here, we have the first letter of the alphabet, because everything is right to left, not left to right when it comes to Hebrew. So what we have here is ah, okay, ah. And actually, use a different one. We have A-H, right? Ah, okay. Let me see. So like, I'll give you a word, right? With this just off the dome. So you have a word that's Ayash. Ayash, right? Ayash means man or husband. Okay. Ayash means some other things, but that's the most talked about. Ayash. And we have a brother in the school named Ayash Kabawar. That's like it. Ayash Kabawar. All right, great, amazing brother, by the way. Ayash, right? So it means man or husband. Okay. All right. Now next we have Ba. Ba or Ba. So Ba. So Ba. That's how you say it. Not Ba. It's like it. Ba. Okay. Let me think of a Hebrew word. Actually, we are going to get into one. Ba'a. Ba'a means enter, come, come in, came in, came. All right, enter in. Ba'a. Now we have Ga. So Ba, Ga, right? So Ga. Okay. So a word for Ga, right, would be Gar. Gar is a Hebrew word, I believe, that means sojourn. Let me double check. Yeah, I believe that's what Gar is. Gar. So the Ga and the Ra. Okay. Just trying to go off of memory here real quick, so we ain't spending too much time on it. Let me see. Gar. That's not it. No. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Sojourn. That's the word. Yeah, that was correct. Yeah. You can find that in your Strong's H1481. Okay. Blue Letter Bible, or any concordance that you have, because most concordance all say the same thing. All right. And now the word sojourn means it means to journey, to walk, to go about somewhere, to travel. Now we have the duh. So we have the duh, D-A, duh. The word dam, right? Dam. D-A-M is blood in Hebrew. All right? Blood, dam. Okay? We have now the huh. All right? Huh. Let me think of a word. Trying to think. Oh, halak. Halak is a word that means walk in Hebrew. Okay? Let me see. Yeah. So it means walk in Hebrew. All right. Now we have wa. Wa. W-A. Okay. Wa. Let me see something in Hebrew. Wa. There's a few of them. Well, wa, of course, means and. A-N-D. Well, let's try something else with wa. If anybody else got some in the chat, let me know. I forget what it was like one of those words that you gotta really look up sometimes. I know this one on the top of my head and I'm trying to think of. Let me see here. Oh, well, how about this? Well, yeah, and he. Okay, simple enough. All right, now we have the. The word the. The word You got Zarawai, Zamar. One of those before. Let me see. It's the one brother in the school, Zarak. My brother's from Detroit. He just told me what his name is. Boy, I forget every time. I forget every time. Let me see something. Yeah, Zarak. Zarak's a very powerful name. Oh yeah, come forth Judah. That's what Zarak means in Hebrew. All right. Now this one you always got to say with your throat. Okay. You have ha, ha, ha. All right. You want to say it with your throat. Ha, ha. Like chataza. We can use that as an example. Chataza. Chataza. All right. Okay. We have ta. So a good word would be like tawab. Tawab means good in Hebrew. Tawab. We say it all the time. Just keep it simple. Now we have yeah. Y-A. Yeah, so many words with this. Yapa means beautiful. Yawam means day in Hebrew. Let's see. You also have Yahweh, who's the Most High, or the Lord's name. Okay, you got a few different ones. All right. Now we have the Ka. K-A. A simple word for Ka would be call. Call. Ka'al is all or every in Hebrew. Every or all. Okay. La. A word would be laka. Laka is a Hebrew word that means to you or to your. Okay. Ma and a. All right. So Masha. Masha. Masha in Hebrew is Moses. All right. Masha. Now we have Na. And A. Okay. And A, which is Na. Napak. Napak in Hebrew is breathe. Now we have Sa. A word for that would be Sapar, which is book. You lied. Oh, damn right. Child. That's right. Damn right, sis. You lied is child. Yep. Damn right. That's a good one. Yep. Sa for Sapar, which is book. You have I. Word would be Aisha. Aisha means done or come. I know that off the top. That's also, as a spoiler, that's going to be in the lesson too. We might get to that too. Itazar. Damn, what the hell does Itazar mean again? Oh no, actually not Itazar. Itazayad. Tazayad pretty much means march. Or Taza, oh, so like, you know what, that's different. That's different. I see what I did. That's a lot. Okay. Actually, Aisha is a good one, which means done, like something done, you do, or something like make or made. Aisha. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. We have ha. Ha. P-A. Ha. What is that one word? Oh, Passover. Pesach. Pesach is Passover. Okay. Now we have Tazah. Yep, Pesach is Passover in Hebrew. Tazah. Okay, yeah, actually, Tazariah, which means in Hebrew, stronghold. All right. That's a very strong name, by the way. Okay. Kwa. All right. Quarak or quar. So quar is code, right? Oh no, it's like it. Actually, quar or tazamat grow. Yeah, that's a good one. Parya, you know what? Parya says, if I may, Parya is what I was just thinking. Good night. That's spiritual right there. Most High in Christ. Damn right. Yep, tazamat grow. Quataza, and there you go. That's a good one. Yeah. Quar is cold or ice. Kwarak is pretty much the same thing. Okay, it's more elaborative. Now we have Ra. What's a good word for Ra? Let me see. Ra'ib, yeah. Ra'ib, which is hungry. That's good. Most High in Christ. Yep. Ra. Most High in Christ. Okay. Ra is, yep. Ra'ai is hungry. That's right. It's a good one. Now we have Sha, right? Sha and then Tha. We have the Sha and the Tha next. Yep. Sha. What is Sha? Shapat, which is judge. Yep. Yep. Shapat. By the way, that's one of my amazing brothers too, man, down in Houston, Texas. One of the most flyest brothers in Israel. Shapat, which means judge. Yep. Now Shapat Yum is judges. All right. Shawapat, I believe, is more like judgment and judge, so like judgment. Now we have the. We could get as simple as Ithawara. Yep, there we go. Law. Yep. Damn. Good night. Here we go. Yep. So yeah, that's it. Okay. So we have the ba, the, hawaza, ka, ta, yakala, manasa, I, pa, taza, the qua, the ra, the sha, and lastly the. These are all the letters in the ancient ancient Paleo Hebrew. Okay. And this is what we will always, this is our foundation. This is what we will be using to create Hebrew words or to break down Hebrew words. Okay, one thing about the Hebrew, this is your foundation once again. All right, this is all that you need to make up any, to have any Hebrew word. You will never add anything right here. Like you will never add to this. This is the complete ancient Paleo Hebrew. Okay. Now, if you're seeing U's, E's, if you're seeing vowels in the Hebrew, something is wrong. There's no O's. There's no you know what I mean? Like if you're seeing things added to the Hebrew, just see. I can see the speech. The vowels don't seem to change. Am I right? Right. So yeah, there are no vowels in Hebrew. Okay. Like for example, we say shalom. We don't say shalom. All right. We say shalom. Okay. There's no O in there. There's no shalom either. That's not Hebrew at all. All right. It's shalom. You got the sh. So yeah, you got the sh, the la, and the ma. This gives you shalom. And look, sha, la, right there, right? Shalom. And the A just cut out. Okay. So the sh will be by itself. The la will be connected to the ma. So the A has to get out of here. Okay. That's real Hebrew. All right. So moving on. Let's get into the Lord's Prayer. Okay. The Lord's Prayer is a prayer that we say in all of our classes. All right. Really, we don't say it in the Lashawan Qadash necessarily, but any other class that we teach where we are going into the Bible, we will say prayers for everybody. Of course, we always salute out the class so that way people can leave out with protection and with a greeting and a prayer. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my time with the Lord's Prayer because it's not a super long prayer, but I want to break down everything. Okay. Just nice and smooth so everyone understands. All right, cool. Let's get into it. So I'm just going to read the first part, right? So, of course, this is the Lord's Prayer right here. If y'all can see that. This, you know what? Matter of fact, like I got some online. Let me show y'all more professionally. Y'all bear with me. Let me put some on the screen and show y'all the Lord's Prayer. Okay. And I appreciate you as well. I appreciate you as well. Thank you for the comment. I appreciate that. All right, let me see here. Let me go to a different screen and I'm going to pull it up. And also, too, I want to break down all the prayers that we read in every class, as far as any class that we teach. All right, mainly like the Tuesday and Wednesday class, the Sabbath service, which is tomorrow, so y'all can catch that as well at noon. Let me see if I can find this real fast for you guys. Let me see. Okay, y'all bear with me. Let me go to my email real quick and grab this. All right, let me see. I think I got it. Yeah, and I think I just found it. Where are you? Where are you? All right, boom. So I found it. Also, too, if y'all want all the prayers that we say in the class, I could send that to y'all. Y'all can drop down y'all email in the chat if y'all want. Otherwise, I can drop down ours for the school. And y'all can just email the school's email and just pretty much send an email saying that you want to request to get the prayers. Okay? I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Okay? All right, this is what I want to show everybody. You should be sending any moment. Yep, there we go. All right, let me see here. If it shows, I can't see it now. Hold on, y'all. For some reason, it ain't showing up. So what I'm doing instead, I'm just do this. Let me see. Oh, Lord, good night. Hold on. Okay, Esau ain't trying to let me show y'all real quick, but actually, I got a better idea what I'm gonna do. Damn. Let's see. All right, I found it. All right, got it. So what I'm gonna do is share the screen real quick, and I'm gonna show y'all. All right, so right here, right? This right here is the Lord's Prayer, okay? So I don't know if anyone has actually seen this before, but this is it. First, you got the Hebrew, all right? You got the Hebrew, and then you have the English, okay? So today, what we will be doing is breaking this down. So all the prayers that we have, are mainly like 6 or 7. Okay. Well, I mean, we actually have a lot of prayers for different things, but the main ones that we use in class, the Lord's Prayer, Psalms 121, Hakah, which is Hakah in Hebrew means power, right? Bless Israel, where we bless the entire nation and our loved ones, of course. Psalms 83. And then we have the power structures. That's the main ones that we use. There's one also too that I believe we used to use. but something happened to the file, so we just, got the actual 6 for now. Okay, so yeah. So, all right, moving on. Less talking, more working. All right. So I showed y'all a glimpse of that. That's what we will be going over. If we don't finish all of it, that's fine. We can do next week, next Friday. There should be no sweat. Okay. All right. And once again, this is Lashawan Qadash, which is Holy Tongue, and we are going to be doing the Lord's Prayer. All right. All right, cool. Boom. All right, Lord's Prayer. So once again, if you want the link for all the prayers, just make sure that you email that email, and I'll get to y'all. Okay, by tonight or whenever you guys decide to request it. All right. And we are gonna write it out right to left. You know what I mean? So here we go. And that's too small. It's a lot. I want to write it big enough for y'all to see. All right, cool. There we go. I'm just going to write out a few at the top, and then we're going to work our way down to the middle and then to the bottom. Okay? If anyone has any questions, you can go ahead and type it in the chat, and I will address it. If there's something that you want to know for the future, just whatever it is, you can ask it in the chat. All right. All right, I'm gonna just stop it right there for now. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see that. Email sent. Damn right. Yep. Damn right. I'll be sending that over to you after class, sis. So yeah, I'll give y'all a second to write this down. And if y'all choose to put it into the chat that y'all want to break it down, no sweat. So your question is there upper and lower cases when it comes to Hebrew? No. Nope. Not necessarily. No. But now if you write it out in English, like if you put a word like boldly, like for example, let me show you. Let me see, how can I describe it? Okay, so let's say you have this right here, right? You have ha. Ha is like it's the, right? The, okay? And then now yeah, is it yeah? Yeah, yeah. So yeah. So yeah is going to be He, if I'm not mistaken, he. Okay. It's going to be he. All right, the yeah. Okay. Yeah, yep, huh. Yep, huh is like the or the. It's really the same thing. Yeah is he. But now in Hebrew, right, you would see something like this, where you may see the word, it'll be like that. Okay, where the E is bold as well, that's like a statement. But that's really just in the English. All right. But as far as the actual Hebrew, there's no such thing as lowercase or uppercase. All right. Like how you see it on the actual chart, you see what I'm saying? How you see on the actual chart, the Lashawan Qadash chart, you can see that there's no such thing as necessarily uppercase or lowercase. So let me show you. Let me get that out for you. Let me see. So let me see something. Yeah, I want you to let me know if you can actually see this. Exactly. That's right. That is correct. Yes. It's something else I want to show you real fast. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Should be in there. I know it's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, simply right here. Boom. That's what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, give me 1 second there. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay. All right, this should be it. Okay, they're acting weird with this one right here. Okay, let me just put that right there. All right, so look. All right, let me see. Let me share the screen real quick. So let me put it more close like this. All right, so let me just zoom in real fast. Oops, I messed up. That's incorrect. This is correct. So let me see. All right, yeah, there we go. Boom. All right. So as you see at the top, right? This is the ancient Hebrew right here at the top. At the bottom is the Assyrian, and we also teach Assyrian as well. It's good to know because you may see these words before. This is in the writings of the Assyrians, all right, which is a different nation of people, but it's bastardized off of our language, which is at the top, the ancient Paleo Hebrew. So this is it. There's nothing more to it. Okay, there's nothing more to it. Now, when you get down to the Assyrian Hebrew right here, you see that there's something underneath the tazah. There's something underneath the pa. If you see the mouse, you see there's something underneath the na. There's like a second letter, right? And it looks similar, but it's different. Okay. So same thing with the ka. The reason that's there for the Assyrian is because when these are towards the end of the word, it changes its look. That's why they look like that. The ones at the very bottom right here. Okay. And what you see right here, down here is how people handwritten the actual Hebrew. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you can see everything I'm speaking about. All right. Otherwise, I'm gonna move on. All right. So going back to this, right? Okay. So we got the first 4 words on the board. All right. So we have the ah. We are going to spell it all out, and this is singular. Each letter right here, these 4 letters that make a one word, are by themselves. They are singular because they're by themselves. They are not connected like these 2 letters are connected. Okay? They are singular, which is called an open parenthesis, meaning it's by itself, it's open. It's not connected to something. So, okay, you know what? You said that the Assyrian, hold on, it's kind of intuitive proto writing. What do you mean by that? And the sister said the Assyrian confuses me. No sweat, I got you. Hey, trust me. That was the most confusing part for me as well. But I got to know it more better. Yeah. So give me a second. So what do you mean? Like it's kind of intuitive. Like what exactly are you saying? I mean, I know what the word means, but like, what do you mean by that? But yeah, the first word says you're right. It's abanal. Okay. So you got the the which is A-H. You got the which is by itself, You got the ba. All right, the ba. And then you got the na. And you got the wa. Okay. Now the only reason why I'm breaking this apart is so we know how to pronounce it. Otherwise, if these dots were not in between, this is a word. Abanawa. Abanawa is how you pronounce it or spell it out. Otherwise, or sound it out. So like, otherwise, Abanawa is how you say it faster. Okay, I see. No sweat. So when we do read from the Tanakh, it is in Assyrian, but our mind switches to the Hebrew. It's a skill that is going to take some time to understand, you know what I mean, or to get. That's why for like people who look at the app, right, the Hebrew Greek interlinear app, it is in Assyrian, but we are putting it into the Hebrew. So technically, we are still reading into the Hebrew. It's just Assyrian is it still matches up with the Hebrew. Okay. All right. So let me see. Oh, no sweat, no sweat. Okay. No sweat. I appreciate that. You all good? All right. So Abanawa. All right. Abanawa. So now this is where I separate. And put a line in the middle, okay? Because Abba and the Wa are both 2 words, 2 different words, okay, by themselves. But first, I'm gonna give you what the word Abanawa means, right? Or actually, buddy, I can do it right now. So Abba is father in Hebrew. Okay? Father in Hebrew. Now, Noah is our, us, or we. Okay? Because in the Bible, it says right here, or that's like it, the prayer right here, it says Abba Nawa. Now, when I see Abba Nawa in the Hebrew, I look at the English And it's in the first word says, the first two words says our Father. Okay? Like, for example, damn right, Father, damn right. Yep. Hey, I appreciate that, sis. The water to you. Yep, so that means our Father. Okay. All right, let me keep it going. 1 second here. And let me just show you, if I may. Let me just show y'all something real quick. Yeah, let me show y'all. Because I wanna go back to the actual prayer on the screen so y'all can see it for yourselves. One second, y'all. Oh, it ain't trying to let me do it right now. I don't know what's going on. Let me see here. Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah, let me see. So like I don't know what it is with technology sometimes, but they be trying their hardest to stop the work of the Lord, but we ain't gonna allow it. And boom, I found it. All right. Okay. Here we go. So look, I want to show y'all this real quick, if I may. So look, so the first word is Avanawa, right? That's the first word. And then when you go down, what's the first word? Our Father. Okay. All right. All right. Now, Abanawa simply means our Father. Okay. Abba's father, Nawa is our, us, or we. And if you want to say mother in Hebrew, that's going to be Ma. So you put a ma instead of a ba right there, and that's mother. All right, let's move on to the next one. I believe the sister already put in the chat on Facebook what the next word is. So we are going to break it down. Okay. Right here is a sha. It's by itself. You got sha, right? You got the ba by itself. You have the sha again. Now you got the ma. And then you have the ya and the ma again, or pretty much the ma again, but you have the ya and the ma. It's connected together. So the A drops off with the original ma, as you see, right? So it's going to be Y-A-M, yum. So what this word is saying, Shabbat Shemayim, all right, Mayim, it's like a Mayim, Shabbat Shemayim, okay? But when you say it fast, it sounds like Shabbat Shemayim, but you know, the Mayim, okay? Closed caption, I'm doing that all this sometimes. God. Sister said, Salaki, total sidebar, the closed caption to be doing y'all bogus sometimes. You know what, Khan, I was just, maybe a few months ago, as a sidebar as well, maybe a few months ago, I just happened to be scrolling on our ISUPK Minnesota page on Facebook, and I seen the subtitles for one of the, what is it, Sabbath service. And I was just laughing, and I screenshotted it, and I sent it to one of the brothers, and we was laughing about it. It's funny that you say that, yeah, because they don't understand anything that we're saying, as they should. They shouldn't understand our language, only we should. All right? But kind of, so Shabbat Shemayim, all right? Now, let me see. Each of these, yeah, okay. That's what it is. All right, so we are going to put a line in between the sha and the ba, and the ba and the shamayim. All right, shamayim. So sha in Hebrew is which or that. The word ba means in. I-N. Now, Shemayim is actually, okay, like for example, right? When you don't have the Shah, you have the Mayam. Mayam is water in Hebrew. But the Shemayim is heaven in Hebrew. So heaven or heavens. And this is speaking about, because, okay, when it says our Father, let me see. Yeah, when it says our Father which art in heaven, right? Hallowed be thy name, the Most High, right? So the heaven, it's not talking about the fourth dimension necessarily, well, yeah, our Father which art in heaven, of course, yes. You know what I mean? Heaven in the fourth dimension. But also, too, in different contexts in the Bible, when you see this word Shemayim, it can also mean heavens as in the different, because when the Most High separated the heavens, right? You know what I mean? The multiple heavens, he's talking about water, like oceans and lakes and things of that sort. Okay, and also too, the elements of the entire world. All right, not just the earth, but the entire world. Okay, because other parts of the world, not just earth, holds water, as you know. If they did not teach you that in science class, all right, there are other parts of the earth that holds water. Okay, that's why, like for example, with the this is the first dimension. The second one is the sky. The third is space. The fourth is the heavens where, or the heavens where the Most High live. The heaven. All right. So like I was kind of getting a little brain fart over there. So yeah. Yep. So yeah. So pretty much, yeah, those are the four dimensions. All right. Okay. So yeah. So like with the second dimension, which is the sky, right? As you know, it can hold water with the clouds. All right. So that's just a simple, example. So the Most High is not in the sky. He's not in space either. He's above everything. So our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Let's get into that. Let's get into that as well. Okay, so heaven or heavens, depending on how the word is used in context. Shabbat which that, actually too, you could put art, okay, art in heaven. So our Father which art in heaven. Now, this word right here, you have the qua. All right, the qua, Q-A. You have the da and the sha connected together. So you get D-A-S-H, dash, Qadash. Okay. And shout out to, my main man, my friend, my brother, Officer Qadash Zayan. And shout out to my brother, man, Qadash the bar. Shout out to my brother Zayan Yala, because Qadash Zayan. Okay. So yeah, Qadash means holy or hallowed in Hebrew. Holy or hallowed. which is really not that far apart from each other. Okay. All right. So Qadash means holy or hallowed. So our Father, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, which art in heaven, hallowed. And then we're gonna get into this. Okay. You have, let's see. You have the hub right here. And then you have the and the hub connected together. Haya, haya. Haya is how you pronounce that. All right, not haya. Haya is haya. The ha, the ya, and the ha. Haya. Okay. All right. Let me see. All right. And what haya pretty much means in Hebrew is to be. So I'm going to write that right there. Actually, haya simply means to be, right? But there's more to it. Okay. It does mean to be, just like that, to be. But now when you break it down, you have the ha, which means the. You have the ya, which actually means prince. All right. Okay. Yeah. So it means prince. Ya means prince. All right. I don't know if they teach you that, but that's what that means. So the prince. All right. You know what I mean? Or otherwise to be. So based on context, it will be to be, because in the prayer it says Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash, which is our Father which art in heaven, hallowed, and then it says Haya, and when you look at the English, it's be. Okay, be. All right, and let me see. Yep, that's right. Yep, to be. All right, or be. Now next we have. Let's write the next ones down. Damn right, damn right. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I see that. All right. That's the first word. Or the next word. That's the next word. As you see, I'm putting space in between, so you know this is right. This right here is a whole word, and that's a word. It's another word. Yeah. Okay, and another word. All right, so let me see. Okay, all right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 new words. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, so yeah, y'all could go ahead and write that down. I'll give y'all a second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll give y'all a second. Let me know if y'all can see the one towards the middle. Let me see. Y'all should be able to see it. It's going to be a ma, a la, a ka, a wa, a tha, and then a ka. Okay, that's probably what y'all can't see because the light is bland. All right. Oh. All right. Okay, I think we can move on because we got a little bit more to go over. Qadash, yep, damn right, that's right. So I may move on because we got like 15 minutes left, or I might just go over the time just for a little bit, just to get a good amount of of this. Let's see. Yeah, I want to at least do half of this, so let me go ahead and just keep it moving real fast, or not too fast, but steady pace. So we have right here, we have the ya, right? We have the ya by itself. We have the huh by itself, and then we have the wa and the huh connected, which give you wa, W-A-H. The A drops off because it is connected to something, and this is towards the end of the word. Okay. So Yahweh is the word, which is the Most High. So that's the Most High, or Lord's name. Lord's name. All right. So we only really say the Most High's actual name when it's relevant to like teaching, all right, so to speak. Okay. Otherwise, we always say the Most High. We don't use his name unless it's for important reasons. Okay. We don't just keep saying his name, his name, his name. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to wear it out. You don't want to misuse it. Use it for the power that his name has. When you say the Most High's actual name, like for example, demons flee at the Most High's name when you say it. Okay? Just understand how powerful that is. All right? So demons actually flee when you say the Most High's actual name. That's how much power his name has. All right? So we have we have Ma, M-A, and then we have, which is by itself. Then we have the La and the Ka connected together, which gives you Lak. So Malak, and then we have Wath. The wa and the th connected together. W-A-T-H. And then we have the K by itself. K-A. The word is Malakwafka. So now let me see. Malakwafka is the name, or Salah is the word. So Malak by itself. Oh, by the way, this whole word means kingdom, right? So it means kingdom, right? But now put this down in the middle real quick, and that in the middle as well. Malak means king in Hebrew. So that's king, right? Wath is, okay, Malak Wath. Wath is more kind of like, it's a feminine word because Akwath, all right? But now this is not for a woman's name at all, but it's more of, I'm trying to see the best way I can explain it without confusing you guys. Let me see. Malakwath is a man's name, of course, which means kingdom, right? But the Wath part is feminine because the kingdom as in your possession, if that makes sense. So it's not like Malak Noah, right? But it's more of, oh, here we go. All right, so a man is the head of the household, right? A king, okay, so anybody in rulership is usually a king, right? A man, right? But underneath him, not meaning this in like a sexist way or how, people in the world perceive it. When a man has a kingdom, you got to think about who's underneath the kingdom. So that's what Malakwath is, as far as Wath being feminine. A woman is under the man, as how the order goes, right? And then Ka is going to be your. All right. So like, isn't it like your kingdom? Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. You know what I mean? So like, in reality, Malak Wath kingdom, a kingdom is established by a king, which is a man, not a woman, right? So underneath that kingdom is going to be like a woman, for example. All right. So the word Wath, as an example, is feminine. Okay. Because a lot of words is masculine or feminine. Like for example, you wouldn't call a woman Malak Wath because kingdom. There's no such thing as a woman being a king. Also, too, there's no such thing as a woman being a queen in Israel. Anytime that you see any examples of that in the Bible, a lot of times it was talking about different other ethnicities, other nations, not ours. Okay? There are no queens in Israel. We have princesses, all right, daughters of Zion, all right. So moving on to the next word. Okay, and I'm gonna give you a little history lesson about this word as well. All right, well, English lesson really, but you have the th. You have the ba by itself, and then we have the the All right, Thaba'ah, right? Thaba'ah is the Hebrew word. Now, with Thaba'ah, okay, let me see some also stuff or I missed something. Hold on. Oh, yeah, with your, right? Also, to think about this. Thy as well, okay? Your and thy is the same thing. So you're saying, is this thy son? Is that your son? Is this thy daughter, thy husband, thy whatever, right? Thy is in the Bible, when you see thy, it's talking about yours, all right, your. So that's what you're gonna see in the prayer. Because it says, let me see. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Okay? Thy name. All right, which is gonna come up in a second as well. Oh, also too, name, that's what I forgot. Hold on. That's what I forgot, y'all. Salakia. I just realized that Shemka is thy name. Okay? I meant to put that down here. I forgot. Yeah, nah, let me see something. That's what I meant to put right here in the middle. Shemka. Let me just do that real quick. So just real fast, right? So I'm just put down here. So okay, so this is so Shemka, right? Damn. Moving a little fast, Salaki, y'all. So Shemka, right? So Shemka. So if you split it down to the middle, right? If you separate it, Shem means name in Hebrew. Ka means your again, or better yet, thy. Okay? But in a second, I'm gonna erase that. You feel me? So y'all can just get that down. Just kind of insert it into your notes right after the Most High's name. Okay? So it's supposed to be the Most High's name, and then Shemka, and then follow along to this order. All right. So yeah, thy name. So Shemka is thy name. All right. And then it follows along with this. All right, Taba'a. So first we have Taba'a, but we have to get into the root word of Taba'a as well. Okay. So Taba'a, and then we split. So Ta, by definition, is thou. Okay, thou. Also, thou meaning you or your, right? Now, ba'a means enter. Okay, it means enter. But now, bawa'a, right? Ba, wa, a. Bawa'a. So yeah, bawa'a, right? Means it means come, came, enter in, like you enter into like a room, right? Come in, came in, or enter in, or just enter. So bawa'a is come, came, enter in, come in, came in, or enter. Y'all can write that down real quick. I'm gonna move on to these two, and then I'm just going to pretty much erase all this and start something fresh. Okay. I'm just gonna go over time just a little bit, just to give y'all a little bit more. All right. All right. All right. So this word, so thou enter, right? So this word right here, you got the ra, you got the tza by itself, and we have the ka by itself. Okay. Ratazaka. Ratazaka is the word. All right. Ratazaka. So once again, separate the Ratazah and Ka. Okay. Ratazah means will, right? W-I-L-L, in the sense of your will or thy will, right? Then now we have we have the ha, the ya, and the ha again. Oh, sorry. Yep, and the ha again. So ha ya. So for this one, it's simply just going to be to be. Once again, to be. Okay. All right. So let's go over it just one more time, and then we can move on. All right. Let me see here. Okay. So Abanawa, right? Abanawa, our Father. Shabbat Shemayim, which art in heaven. Qadash, hallowed be. Hallowed be Yahweh Shemka, thy name. Malachwatka, which is your kingdom, or king, or thy kingdom. Thou thou enter, right? Let me see, hold on. Right, yep. Yep, so yeah. Thou which is thou enter. Ratazaka, thy will. Haya to be. Now, this is where we get to the other part. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and erase it off the board. Okay, damn right. If y'all don't got this down, y'all can always watch the class after. All right. Otherwise, I'm going to erase this real quick. All right. Okay. I think we're straight now. All right. This time I'm gonna write everything out, so y'all bear with me. Oh, yeah. right. Let's see. Yeah, all right, almost done here. The water for y'all rocking with me. Appreciate it. Ooh, that was too close. All right. All right. All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, there we go. All right. There's the last one. All right. All right. Good. Whew. Right. Done. That's right. Okay. All right. So let's get it. Let's get it. So this right here is Aisha. Aisha. The I is by itself. The sh and the ha is connected. Aisha. Okay. And Aisha simply means so it means do, make, done, or made. All right. So something that's done, made, make, or do. It's action. Action word. Okay. Next word, real fast. Let's see. Next word is it's going to be B-A, and then you have a A-H. So ba-a, ba-a, ba-a. You have a ra. And then you have a taza, taza. Ba'arataza is the word. Ba'arataza. Okay? Ba'arataza, which let me break it down for you. So we know that ba'a means enter, right? So the ba, so I'm going to break it down a little bit. Let me see. Oh yeah, the ba, right? Ba means in, also to, at, with, or on. And at, with, or on, right? But now this word right here is an actual word. Arataza. Arataza either means earth, land, or country. Some cases people may say ground, but that too, earth, land, or country. All right. Hopefully I can read that clearly. Earth, land, or country. That's what Arataza means. Okay. Now, we have the ka and the wa by themselves. Kawa. Okay? Kawa is the word. Now we know that ka means as. Yes, ka. We know that it means like as or like. Okay, like as like unto something, right? The what is more of a it or is. So like is or it is, like that, okay? Otherwise, well can mean and as well. A and D, and, okay? So far we got Aisha, do, make, done, made. So it will be done in the prayers. Done. In earth. In earth as it is. Now you can finish that one. All right. I mean, if you think about it, what comes next in the prayer? We have the ha. We have the ya and the ha again. Ya, once again, to be. To be. Right, so ba, ba, by itself, the sha. We got the ma, ba, sha, ma, and then you have the ya and the ma connected, which gives you young. Ba, sha, ma, young. Ba, sha, ma, young. Okay? So initially, this, if you separate it, the ba is in, Shemayim in this context would be heaven. All right, heaven. So, Aisha done, Ba'arataza in earth, Kawa as it is, Hayat to be, Bashamayim in heaven. This is sounding exactly like the actual prayer. Now, we have the na, N-A, and then we have the th, and the na connected. So you put the N there and you leave off the A. Nathan. All right, Nathan is the word. Yeah. So the water says I appreciate that. So I mixed up the Yawam, the call and the Yawam. Call is supposed to be right here. Yawam is supposed to be right there. So that's my fault. Okay, that's my fault. Just to let y'all know, the water says I was just about to talk about that. The water. All right. So give, because I was writing so fast because of the time. Yeah. So that's why I make that small mistake. Okay. All right. So Nathan is give, as you may know. All right. Give or gave. Okay. Same thing. Nathan. La. We got the la. We got the na. And we got the wa. La na wa. Right? Yeah. So now let me separate this a little bit. Now, la, of course, means two, right? Like la yasha'ala, to Israel, two. Noah, once again, is our. Based on the context, our, us, or we. But in this context, it's our. Now we have the la again, right? And then we have the kha connected to the ma, which gives you the M and leave off the A. Lacham. Lacham is bread in Hebrew. All right. You could say bread or food, based on the context. So bread or pretty much food. It's really bread, but bread is food. All right. Just to give you an idea of the context, once you actually read the prayer, which you can find in Matthew chapter 6, verses 8 through 13. All right. Okay. So call is supposed to be over here, and then Yawam comes after, right? So let me just write this at the top. So first and then second, okay? First and second. So I'm gonna skip right here real quick. Call, right? It's connected, a ka and a la, call. And then Yawam, boom, Yawam, okay? Yawam. So call, of course, is all or every. I say kind of different based on where I'm from. All right, every or all, right? Yawam means day or daily, which is pretty much the same thing. Okay. Or otherwise, if you want to say like today, that's la Yawam, because the two and Yawam day, today. All right, day or daily. Now, these last two. We have the wa, we have the sa, we have the la and the kha connected together, which gives you laq, right? And the A drop off with the kha as well. Then you have the la again. Then you have the na. And then the wa. Okay? For a lot of people who are new to the Hebrew, this could be a tongue twister. I kid you not. All right? Even sometimes myself, I jump on my words up. All right. Wasalak lanawa. All right? And we got to break this down. Okay? All right. So So wa is A-N-D and salak, like salakya, is forgive. That's what salak is. That's the root word of salakya. Salakya. Salakya, you're saying forgive me because the you is speaking about someone. You know what I mean? You know, it's forgive me. Salakya is forgive me. Or salak, right? Is forgive or excuse. Like, you know, excuse me. You know what I mean? La is to, T-O. Nawa, our. All right. Moving on to the last one. We have ha, right? We have the wa and the ba, W-A-B, wab, khawab. Then we have the wa and the tha, which gives you wa, because the A drops off because it's towards the end of the word. Same thing with the A dropping off with the ba, because it's towards the end of the word. Then we have na. Then we have wa, which is really a word two together, actually, in a sense. All right, so, but nothing drops off, of course, when these two, well, actually, no, never mind. But anyway, kawa, wa, na, like, when you say it fast, it sounds different, but yeah, kawa, wa, what's it like? Kawa, wa, na, all right? All right, so, and, of course, let's see. So, our, Wat is, you know, feminine, of course. You know what I mean? Yeah. Wat as in kingdom. All right. Hold on. Right. So that's just breaking it down, but the whole word means debt or debts. Okay. Or the root word kawab actually means, you know, debt. It means debt or debtor. That's the word I was looking for, debtor. All right. Kawab or kawakwas nawa. All right. So our debts and was, you know, kingdom. So in the Bible, or better yet in the prayer, same thing, right? Aisha. So Abanawa Shabbat Shemayim Qadash, which is our Father which art in heaven, hallowed. Haya V Shemka, thy name. Yahweh, which is the Most High. Malachwatka, which is thy kingdom. Thaba'ah is come. Thy will, Ratazaka, Hayabi, Aisha done. Aisha is done by Ratazah in earth, Kwa as it is, Haya to be, by Shemayim in heaven. Nathan give to our, Lanawa meaning us, our. So yeah, so Yawam, day or daily is really daily. Lacham, bread. Call, all, or pretty much any time. What's that all for? The all. Give us this day our daily bread. Yeah. So the call. What's called that? The call is like all or every day. All right. You know, all the time, constantly. All right. So wasalat lanawa, and forgive. You know, our or us. It's really us. All right. So us. Give us. And then, you know, So yeah, so let me see. That was right. Yeah. So and forgive us our debt. Our debts, really, with an S. All right. So that's really what it is. Okay. That's just half of it. We are going to finish off the rest of it next week, and most likely move on to something else. Okay. So if y'all did not write this all down, please do after the video is over with. This will be posted online once I end the class. Okay. I just want to say the water to everybody that tuned in. I do appreciate everyone. Catch us tomorrow with the Sabbath service. Otherwise, I'm going to say Shalom, Yahweh, Lashem Yahweh Shai to all the brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Alatham, Lashem Yahweh Shai to all the sisters. All right. With that being said, Shalom. It's like Barakatham. All right. All right. Shalom, Israel.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Captain LeBron. Those who like school of you camp the commanders during the honor. Inviting all blacks and Native Indians out to the 5th annual Fire Weekend.
Shalom, Israel. Come to the Fire Weekend, man, in Chicago. Midwest Fire Weekend. You know how we get down. July 21st to the 24th, we're going to be in Chicago.
Under the Midwest Mosque in itself, captain of 13,000
July 21st, we got 12 children of my highness with the scripture breakdown class, followed by Captain Tadariyat and Captain Katazah with Cross the Line Radio.
You know what I'm saying? We got the Bantu Festival coming back. We got the election coming. We're going to kick off the election with Captain Ash, Captain Qadash, and Kazak Yad. It's going to be called Before Columbus Came.
On the 24th of July, we're going to be doing the Black and Brown Unity Cookout. Shalom, Israel, to all my blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. From July 21st through the 24th, we're going to be holding the Midwest Fire Weekend. On July 21st, we hold a scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., followed by Cross the Line Radio. On July 22nd, we're going to be having camp on the Magnificent Mile from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And guess what? Commanding General Yohana will be speaking at 3 p.m. We're going to be located at 401 North Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. After that, we're going to have the Before Columbus Came lecture from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. located on 9909 Roosevelt Road, Suite 100. On July 23rd, you can catch us at the Bantu Festival from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. We're going to be located at 1130 Midway Place Science Park, Chicago, Illinois. And then last but not least, we're going to be having the Black and Brown Unity Cookout from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. located at Douglas Park, 1200 West 12th Place. For more information, call 708-299-5821. Again, 708-299-5821. Also, if you would like to help out and support this troop and brotherhood, go to the Midwest Fire Weekend Black and Brown GoFundMe account and make a generous donation.